Hey there, Lego friends. Alrighty then, back from a week of travels and ready to get back into this castle-y beach, moat, piratey island scene. That's a lot of stuff going on, but feeling better. I found this in my pile of just bulky stuff. So that's that nice, I don't know how to explain it. It's like shallow Caribbean water color, right? So I think where I'm at now is the big question is, you know, this is my bottom layer of water. I've got this sticking up, so that's water that's sticking up, but that's fine because we've got beach then there, as you can see, and they were smart about this ominous isle. You can see some of the darker tan here as though that's wet from the water, so I like that. I want to build up around these little island parts here, but I've got to connect these 32 by 32 plates here with something, or they're just gonna wiggle all around, which means then if I you know, unless I do the whole thing, when I put a piece here, that's going to stick up, and then I'm going to have my light trans-lute tiles on top of that, right? But I think that's going to be fine. I'm just going to do it that way. I'm not going to build up massive amount of parts to have everything perfectly level, right? If that makes sense. So that's going to be fun. I shouldn't need too much of this. I'm just curious about what I have and how I can shape these a little better. Like water wouldn't be shaped here like that coming up onto this part, right? These are pretty good. This is pretty good. But I've also got dark blue for a little deeper water right here. Dark blue, this was on that pab wall a while back here locally. But again, it's going to be up. Yeah, I'm going to have this, then the dark blue, and then light blue trans. So I don't know how that's going to look when I get done. But the idea of this, to me, most of all, is that when you're back away from it, it does start to look like water and islands there. That's all I really care about. And then I want a nice transition from the blue to a light blue, then to a white, like foam from the water coming up, to a dark tan that's wet, to this tan for beach, and then green for the scenery there, right? That's the plan. We'll see. I'm working on it. It's going slow, but having fun. A lot of distractions. I've been working on model rockets. If you've checked out my model rocket channel, it's AC Model Rockets. I've been in model rocketry since I was about 12 years old, since about 1978, and kind of got back into it in a big way this spring. I've had a lot of kits sitting for a long time, and I finally said, you know, they're just wasting away in these bags. It's time to build them. So I've been working on that and making good progress here over the last couple weeks and over this weekend. A lot of painting done, and I got a lot of building to do. I haven't talked about buying much Lego, but I got this today. And you would think, oh, nice Father's Day gift, right? Well, kinda, but a gift from myself to me. This was on Facebook Marketplace, local here, new and sealed, amazing condition for 20 bucks, half price, $40 set, which I'm kind of surprised at 577 pieces, 40 bucks, pretty good price for that. So yeah, this is cool. I've got the Triceratops, so I will keep collecting these skulls. I think they're kind of neat, fossil skulls, right? And then did get a Father's Day gift from one of my kids. One of my boys is into Warhammer. He's building an army, and he knows I like to build this kind of stuff, and I do plastic modeling and painting. So he got me this one. I'm going to have fun with this thing, and I'm not probably going to paint it yellow. I'm probably going to paint this thing blue and white. And then maybe I'll make an army. If not, maybe he can use it. But that's pretty nice. The Horus Heresy Contemptor Dreadnought. Very cool. So that'll be fun to build and paint. So that is what's going on. Yeah, here's a model rocket parachute, by the way. That's for my big blue Max right there. I've got great decals for that rocket. I'm going to try to work on those today. In fact, that's my hope. Otherwise, having fun. I've been working on this little area a little bit more, trying to tidy this up, block off things that should be, make sure I block off the water with enough rock work that it looks realistic there. Pretty happy with it so far. This will be that moat area. I gotta break this up a little bit somehow. I've got to search for, I think I've got a crocodile or an alligator somewhere in one of my bins. See if I can find that, put that in there. So that'll be fun. But yeah, we'll get back to this. I'm done traveling for a little while now. So happy to get back to work on this. Oh, and yeah, did you guys get in on the Bricklink orders last Tuesday, right? This was a little scary. I was out of town. I was with the wife, but I was in meetings all day Tuesday, so I had to leave it to the better half. And she scored big. She did it just right. She got one of the Tortuga and one of the Transylvania, which was really for herself. It was an afterthought, really. We talked at the end of the day, and I showed her that set, and she spent a little bit of time looking at that, and she really liked it. So we just made the decision to go ahead and get it. Not too worried. Even if we build it, it'll hold its value. But yeah, just curious if you guys got in on those Bricklink sets. I see the next series out already, and I think I'm only interested in one of those. It's a castle theme thing, right? Going to end up with more castle stuff than city stuff here if I don't watch it. But I've still got about 4 or 5 modulars to build, new and old, for the city. So we'll get back to that at some point. So anyway, hope you all are having a great Father's Day weekend. I appreciate you stopping by. Tell your friends, life's a brick. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.